Hey survivors, Hunter here over on Ragnarok, getting ready to go tame up a Lumia. Not too bad as far as a tame. Make sure you got some good armor and good flyer to get you over there. We use the gene scanner here to get a location. Makes it nice and easy. You can only tame the Lumia during the day, so definitely give yourself some time before sunset. Lumia. There it is. Alright. Looks like she's over here. So we'll speed it up here so you don't have to wait. Catch you when we get there. Alright. Fortunately, she's over here by the wyvern spawn, so she's got some fellow dragons keeping her company. Try and avoid that. It looks like a lightning down there, so do our best to keep our distance from that one. Don't see her. She's around here somewhere. Of course. She's gonna be over by that dragon. Oh, there she is. Alright, let's see if we can get her to land here. They are pretty quick, so you definitely want to have a fast flyer, dreadmare, griffin, something to that effect. Come on. Now, in order to get on her, we're going to have to damage her to a certain point where she's almost dead. So, gotta be careful. If you have a magnifying glass, you can use that. I do have tech binoculars, so I'm going to use those. If you get stuck in a rock, you can get a shot off on him. So we'll cryo up here real quick. Pull out the handy shotgun. Alright, she landed. One shot will grab aggro, and then she'll chase you. So all you gotta do is hit her. And generally when you see blood... Okay, she's pretty close. Pull out the binoculars. And give her one more shot. Oh. Alright, good. Alright, so... First game is kind of a Simon Says, so green... Yellow... Red... Green... Green... Okay... And controller's not working, so I had to switch to my keyboard. Green. Yellow. Red. Green. Green. And going to left trigger shoots your plasma, and then if you click it again, it'll recall it. So if you miss, you can recall it back to you and maybe hit it on the second shot. Be a little bit of pain, but right. Just gotta fill up the bar and move on to the next game. It's not too bad, they give you plenty of time. Alright. So Now we got to go into a dive and fill up the bar. And sometimes you might have to do it twice. Got close. Usually give you plenty of time. Alright. And... uh-oh. Shit. Forgot my kibble. Gonna have to go back to base real quick. So she's gonna boot me off here. And this is where the parachutes would come into handy. I do have a tech suit on, so it's not too bad. But I'm not wearing tech boots, so I don't want to hit the ground too hard, otherwise this will be all for nothing. And of course. Okay. Alright. So. This is not what you want to do. Okay, I know I got kibble in here. Hopefully she doesn't mess up my stuff. She just might. Kibble, please. Oh my god. Am I really... oh. Alright, where are you at? Let's get off the base. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the sword because I do not want to hurt her. Too bad. Thank you. Okay. Let's try not to do that again. Red. Green. Blue. Red. Red, green, blue, red. Okay. So we have red, green, blue, red, and blue. Alright, so what you're going to do is you just fire left trigger, and then left trigger again to recall. Boom. 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 Oh, I did much better this time. Okay. Now we're going to go into the dive again. And you can kind of arc out, get some distance. And having the sprint unlocked is very nice. Okay. Now we will feed it the kibble. Okay. so it's not too bad. All right. And a little closer base. And there we go. Back to base. I didn't even see what level she was. Alright. What do we got here? Oh, 148. So she must be like a 90 or something. No sword. Check out the binoculars. 21, 22, 25, 26, 31. Not anything special for stats, but there it is. Female. Now, some of the things that will go along with her. You have the Dragontopia skill tree. And in here you can see I got a pretty good amount unlocked already. They're not too hard to unlock. You just have to do things with either the Umbra or the Lumina. And as you unlock the points, you can go for skills. So some of the ones that I like, dive especially, quick turn and barrel roll depending on if you're trying to get away from stuff, dive speed increase, reduce stamina, sprint. Yes, so sprint is probably the first one that you want to unlock. And then bond, so you can get the horn, and then with the horn you can send it away, you can call it back to you. I've never really used it yet, but we'll see how that goes. The plasma redirect is definitely good. So lots of different skills to unlock here, but pretty cool. They're fast, so one of the things that I like to do is you can go from your hover mode, click down on your thumbstick, and then you're in sprint, and then you can gain some altitude. Your left bar, the yellow one, is your stamina, and then if you look on the, your right bar is your stamina. The left bar is your dive speed. So as you dive, it'll pick up speed, and if you notice, you can fly straight and still have that speed active. So you can gain some more altitude, and then dive down, recharge the bar, gain some altitude, and so definitely one of the faster tames now. Yeah. So we will get another Umbra here shortly and show you what that taming process is like. A little bit different. You get to use the Dragon Claw. I think they're a lot easier than these ones. The fact that you have to damage them first is kind of a pain. So, yeah. Come in slow here. Ark's been having trouble loading textures and stuff in general lately, so. Lumina. Alright. Go throw her with the others. Anyway, not too bad to tame. Pretty good tech suit. The higher level ones hit pretty hard. They can kill you pretty quick. If you have a good set of flak, I'd recommend bringing a parachute and maybe putting parachutes in your hotbar. She will attack you as you float down on your parachute, so you might want to have a shotgun handy, and if you can deal the damage back to her, she'll pick you back up out of the air. So if you have tech suit and you get dropped, you can use your hover and just attack her with a shotgun, pull out a sword. Got to be kind of careful not to kill her. So when she gets bloody, use a low melee weapon or something that doesn't pack quite as much of a punch. That way you don't kill it on accident. So anyway, that's about as easy as it is to tame. So hope you liked the content. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.